Can't see nothing, but that sun will be down soon. Oh, hey, 351. Peace, brother. I don't know if you can see my new orange rod there. Pretty badass. Hoping it's going to show up tonight. Up the res. Hey, brother. Haven't seen you forever. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're still doing good. Haven't even got the baits back out yet. Yeah, I haven't seen Rez for a long time. Doing pretty good here. I just got me a new rod and reel. We're going to try it out. Give her a few minutes. Don't know how the bite's going to be this time of day, but probably gar action. Still kicking. All right. Good here. I got me a new whisker whip here. Pretty nice handle. Got me a new reel. Got a little catfish on it. 140 bucks, wasn't too bad a deal. We're going to use a little piece of frozen shad. Probably a couple months old. We'll see what happens. Hey, Slab Hunter. How's it going, buddy? Put some new line on it. Like always, I always overspool first time. Shouldn't be too bad on this, but on spinning reels, it's terrible. Should never do that on spinning reels. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got a power handle and everything else. 140, which wasn't bad. You know, I bought the first Abu for 120, so I've had it for at least 8-9 years. No problems. Check the drag on that baby. Here, Slab Hunter be just coming home. Nope, this is forgot to say, this time I picked up some 20-pound big game line. Usually I prefer 25, but we'll find out if I'm going to need the 25 or not. Got the brakes locked down on that thing. I don't need to throw very far here, but nope, it's 6,500. Abu 65. Of course, we got the old shad head. Came here the other day and just got a few bites. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Didn't catch no fish, but had a couple biters. Don't know if turtles are in or gar are in, but I'm sure both are just waiting to bite my bait. I got tree limbs above me, so I got to get over here to cast. Oh, get a lot of gar in this area. Thanks, Rez. How's it going? Getting any fishing done? Or are you still taking photos? Oh, I should have brought my hat. The sun ain't down yet. Real close to a bridge right here. I know, I'm sure you can hear it. Not too bad on wind though. Not too bad at all. It's actually kind of warm here. Straighten this reel up. Fish with the 2-eye boost. Not much room to fish with anything else. There's structure here and structure there. You know, you fish too many rods close together, you're just calling for getting something going on here. Current might just be pulling on the line. Haven't been out over a year. I can't walk anymore. Oh, sorry about that, Riz. Sorry to hear that. Hey, John boys. So you're off stuck watching us poor old YouTubers. I could definitely see that orange in the sunlight pretty good. How's it going, John boys? Still kicking, but ain't walking. See how it is. That sun's starting to be a pain for me. It's 6:53 here, so I'm glad that sun's staying up in the sky longer, that's for sure. I think I'm going to take this darn hoodie off. It's a little warm. I know I'll need it later. There we go. Nope, just got here. Rod just got here. Just threw baits out. Just threw them out. I got skunked here, what day? Thursday. I spent, I don't know, I about was giving up, and that's when my rod went down. I shut all the cameras off, but nothing ever. I threw it out again and got one more bite, but nothing hooked up. I thought I'd come up here again. It's a nice little spot. I see a groundhog behind me, behind the camera. Big old groundhog. Guessing that's what that is. Hey, Alvin. Weather has been bad there. I'm going to a lake Monday with big hybrid striper, going to try to cast net alewives and yank some big ones. Oh, cool, Slab Hunter. I heard there's a bunch of rain there in Pennsylvania. Yeah, he's way back up on the hill, that groundhog is. Used to have to hide my cut bait here at nighttime. Raccoons would come and grab it. They've trimmed most of the trees down now. Can't tell if that's biting or not. Pretty shallow water. It may be 4 foot out there at most. You get lucky, you might hit 5. Yep. How's it going, Alvin? It's good to see Rez back around. Haven't seen him for a while. Good to hear he's still hanging in there. Every other day. Wind's been blowing for 2 weeks now. I know about the wind, Slab Hunter. Been pretty hectic. Right when I go fishing, the wind starts up again. I don't know how it works. I don't figure anything about it here till dark, but you never know. Never know. Doing good. All right, Alvin. Good to hear. Good to hear. I haven't done much doing any lives because I was used to doing Sunday lives. My wife wants me to go home and watch TV with her on Sunday, so that's what I've been doing. That and editing, building a new computer. Got a smallie down here the other day. No crappie, but smallies are really biting here. Not so much for the catfish, but I still need something to bite on that new rod there. That one on the left's everybody coming in. That's a tangling with catfish whisker whip, 7'6" rod, and I got a new catfish special on it by Abu, 6500 C3. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet rig. Of course, the other one's got an Abu on it. I've had about 9 years, still going strong. What's the temperature? Heck, it is warm. It's got to be in the 60s. Got to be in the 60s somewhere. I went with Windows 10, and then they asked me the other day to update, and I went to Windows 11. I wasn't going to buy nothing because I know Windows 12 will be coming out fairly soon. I'll just stick with a. I'll just stick with the. You need to activate this little screen. I would have stuck with Windows 7 if it was up to me. 75. It may have been that today here. I don't know if it was that one. But I should have went out fishing today, but I didn't. Wife wanted me to do some stuff, and I barely got that done. There's the wind. There's the wind we've been talking about. That'll make or break your fishing trip right there. I mean, I hate fishing for crappie in the wind, but fishing for catfish ain't much better. At least you can throw your throw a bait out there with 4 ounces on it. It's hard to throw a 1/32 ounce jig in the wind. There is crappie in this spot. 7 was good, yeah. Personally, you don't like 11? Yeah, I went to 11. I haven't seen no issues. Got a lot of junk on the desk. Got a lot of junk on it. I'll figure out how to take all the junk out of it that I don't want. I got me a faster computer. Faster computer now. Faster. I got faster internet too, so I got tired of spending all day trying to get something to upload. It takes 3 hours to make a video and another 8 to upload it. Got a little tiresome. Now it goes in 30 minutes. Encodes it, uploads it in an hour easy. Depending how long the video is. About a 15-minute video, about 30 minutes. Oh, kitties. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Hope it ain't snowing up there. Bites should be going good on the Wabash. It's just starting to get good here. I don't know about the catfish. This time of year, you got to pretty much look for them even more. They're always moving. I don't know if they're on the stretch yet. Godzilla, ahoy! I just couldn't find the time after work. Oh, sorry, Nate. It's tough when you work. You can't find time before work or after work. They wanted me to go day shift, and I said no. I like that morning fishing, because then you only get like a couple hours after work. That just don't work for me. I gotta have at least 2 or 3 hours before I go to work. If I'd wake up on time, I might get 4 hours. But it does help when it's warmer. Sorry, I missed the intro beginning. What state are you in? I'm in Indiana, Godzilla. We're on the river. Pretty much the beginning of this river. Not too far up is the dam. Another dam I fish. And this is like the first piece of structure after the dam on this side. Pretty public place. And I'm trying out that new orange rod there. It's got a brand new rod, brand new reel. Bought that at CatCom for $70. I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago before that, I bought that one for $60. That's not bad inflation. Most stuff goes up about $40. No bites so far. Same here. Is that the Kinkity? No, this is the White River. They call the East Fork White River here in Indiana. There's actually two White Rivers in Indiana. This is the east one. There's the west one. I'm pretty much at the beginning of it. This one here. I had that itchy feeling today. I know the fish were probably wanting to eat. Oh, I'm sure they are. Sure they are, Nate. I had the morning bite the other day. I put my cameras away, and I know that's a no-no. Put your cameras away before you reel your rods in, but I did it. Sure enough, as soon as I turned this camera here off, boom! I turned around, it was bent over. I'm thinking maybe gar, but it didn't hook up. It bent it pretty good. But this is the first day I've tried my new rod out. Just put line on it. Got a 20-pound big game on it. Up in Michigan City. Oh, cool. I think I've been in that area, play pool before, but I used to shoot the pool back in the day. Always. They love biting when you're not there, Nate. You know how it is. You turn that camera off, that's like a given. I may have to throw it out again. I like big game. That's good line. Sure is. Good cheap line too, Rod. Strong. I use it for leader line too, so I ain't messing around. I don't want to pay a lot of money, something I got to use constantly. I do like that solar collector color, that green. I can see it in the daylight and at nighttime, so it's pretty good. My eyes ain't what they used to be, that's for sure. I appreciate it, Godzilla. That's for sure, right? Sure. Now, I still got a mind to buy a couple pissy fun chaos reels. Put on a couple other rods. I still got this ugly stick down here that I'm not using tonight as a backup, just in case I get hung up. And I'm sure I'm going to get hung up because this is only open area, but there could still be structure in front of me. I may not even be able to get a fish in. The river changes every year. I bought a spool at Vandy. Going to try it. Yep. The Munster line I heard is really strong. If I was fishing probably 30-pound fish, I'd probably go with that. Especially in the rocks and stuff I fish. Ain't no rocks here, it's all wood. This part, down toward the dam, there's more rocks. Pretty much sand. It's pretty much a sandy bank. It's a nice little spot, fish by the bridge. I just bought, hey, catch one for me. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Getting any fishing done? Hey, you like my new whisker whip rod? That orange one. I'll test it out, see how it looks in the dark. I do prefer white rods, but that orange I could definitely see really good in the daytime. Actually, I could probably see it better than that white. 30-pound for the main. Heck, I would too if I had big blues like that rod. Yeah. Oh, I got a new Catfish special too. $140 for a Catfish special. That is a darn good deal. Those things run like 169, I believe. I didn't know. I was just going to buy another Abu. I got two Tangle Catfish rods now. I bought that one for 60. I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago at CatCon. Right as the coronavirus was coming around, I bought that thing year before. That may have been about 5 years ago. Do you like black light or lighting where you're up your poles at night? I haven't got no black light yet, but I might try it because I know that orange might glow, but I know the white won't. But I have lights back behind me here. I want to shine them up. I didn't put no tape on the orange rod yet, but I got reflective tape I put on them. You can see them pretty good. Less bugs, track lights, yep. You know it. Sure was, Rod. That sure was. That was a good deal. If any of you ever check out Catfish Connection on .com or whatever it is, that's where I bought that reel on sale for 140. Shipping's usually good. pretty pricey for me. I don't want to pay for shipping, but spend that much money, you know, shipping's free, but they send you a catalog with whatever you buy, and the catalog has actual hook size. So you're looking like through a Sears magazine, looking at actual hook sizes. So you got a hook that big, and it's showing it that big in that catalog. Well, that really comes in handy if you're looking for, you know, an 8/0 hook and 4 different brands or 4 different sizes. That really does come in handy. Yeah, bugs ain't been a problem yet. I just seen a fly, so mosquitoes will be here soon. As soon as we get that April rain, I guess. And I do believe Catfish Connection's out of Illinois too. Could be wrong. I think that's where they are. Hey Clayton, how's it going? We ain't even had a nibble, but I've worked this place before. And it's either early morning bite or right before dark bite. It's no problem. I brought my lights. It's good to have a day off from work, that's for sure. Tired and busy. Darn it, Clayton. I mended the fence, so I was ready to go fishing. Now, whether the fish cooperate or not, that's a whole other question. Ain't seen nothing bend yet. I'm glad I didn't have to work today, that's for sure. Ain't a whole lot of Fridays I get off. Something surfaced out there. Might have been a crappie. Sometimes that's a pretty decent crappie hole right there. The water's up to the bank. Right now it's low, so come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. Might throw the baits out again. Didn't even have a single hit. It's been almost 30 minutes. Man, probably should have fished for crappie. 13 wonderful people in here. Might throw it out again. Might throw out in the middle. Maybe they're out there in the daytime. I don't know. I know at nighttime they're close to the bank. Frozen piece. I'll show you my reel off a little bit. Little abu, little little catfish on it. Pretty nice. Little whisker whip. Well, that is a bright orange. Medium catfish, medium channel cat rod's what that is. I wouldn't probably use it for tiny cats, but probably more for like 5-pounders plus. But that'll work for 2-pounders. We'll find out if it does or not. What would you say is the best one you pulled out of the White River? Around 33 inches. And some of them I've caught 33 inches were about 13, 14 pounds. Channel cats don't have no blues. At least I haven't caught any blues. I've been here for a long time. Where it's at. That's the headpiece. Yeah, I don't weigh a whole lot of them. If I see one that's over 33, I'll probably weigh it. Somewhere around 30. I'll get a length of them. Might weigh it. I think I had got a 33 in the winter. Might have been December. Hey, 217. Yeah, it's pretty good size for channel cat, that's for sure. I'm sure there's some bigger out here, but I'm yet to find them. I think I've heard of a 17 before. That's as big as I've heard in the area. But pretty sure a couple of mine might have been that area, but I didn't weigh them. Small fishies. How's it going, 217? Rebel. Figured it's about that time to come to this spot. It's usually an early spring spot. All along these banks. You got to pound them pretty hard, though, to get anything out of it. We'll see if they're coming tonight or not. Heading to work. Working the night shift, huh? Darn it, 217. I was just glad I got off work today. And paid for. So I'm guessing you're making good money then. Working holiday. $16 wonderful people. I got 4-ounce weights on, 5/0 Team Catfish circle hooks, and a no row, 4-ounce no row weight. Simple Carolina rig. I mean, you only got 4 foot of water. They ain't, I mean, where could they be? Got to be on the bottom. Just depending on what that last flood did to the bottom, how deep it is. Well, one good thing is there ain't no turtle bites. Have a good one, 217. Don't work too hard. Watch as much YouTube as you can. I can watch it, but I can't hear it at work. Can't hear a word. It's too loud. What up, Stacy? Cooking dinner, so just stopping by. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it. Got to step away, but I look forward to seeing the video. Hope everyone has a good night. Thanks, Godzilla. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Kevin Fishes. Skipjack man himself. How's it going, Kevin? Trying out that new rod and reel. That was actually, I think I've cast it out twice now, and it's brand new. Not even broke in yet. It takes about a year to break an abu in. Yeah, a year of hard fishing. You're just breaking the surface. Just walked in from work. Oh man, you had to work today? Man. Man, I was glad to get the day off. How you doing, Bill? Not chasing no turkeys, are you? I just seen another buddy of mine had a full, I don't know, he had some B-roll, but he had a big old turkey in it. I don't know if he's seen that out in the wild or what. He sees some cool stuff while fishing the creeks. Which he calls them creeks. I call them, I don't know, streams because they are tiny. Holding down my recliner. Hey, that sounds good. I like doing that now and then. I was checking out some YouTube videos on the TV. I haven't watched YouTube on TV for a good while. It's actually pretty cool. Ah, Letitia. Boy, I ain't catching a soul. I didn't figure I would before dark. I know how the bite is here. I figured I'd go live, chat with people, get caught up. I ain't been live for a long time. I'm doing some mechanic work, putting the rear bed in a recliner. Oh, cool. Rear end, not rear bed. I know what you're talking about, Kevin. Though the rear bed would be pretty cool. Putting the recliner in the back of the truck. Used to be a squirrel hangout over here. Might still be. Used to come up here and look at the camera. I already seen a groundhog. I better look, see what this, something's making a noise over here. Good bug. Stonefly. Uploading short. How's it going, Stonefly? I got two nice blues. Awesome, Letitia. Awesome. Got you on TV now. Fished yesterday. Now I got to recuperate. Yeah. I think I fished this spot yesterday morning. Yeah, maybe 20 minutes. As soon as I turn the camera off, I got a bite. That's how it goes. Doing pretty good, Stonefly. Doing pretty good. Wanting to get a fish on this new rod and reel combo. I said it'd probably take about a year to break in that Abu because that's how long. I mean, that's just breaking the surface with one of them. You don't even count the first year. That's just breaking in time. I got big game on one of them. I got offshore angler on the other. Both of them pretty good line. Offshore angler's pretty cheap too. That's a stretchy line, that's for sure. It's real stretchy. When it breaks, you don't hear just it don't just come back. It makes a popping noise when it breaks. It makes a snap. Think about going for the crappy Sunday while everyone's in church. Hey, that sounds like a plan. I'm doing a cookout on Sunday, so probably not going to be able to do that. But maybe afterwards. That does sound like you got to get a head start on the crappie. I know a lot of places they're spawning already, so 217 must have a good drive to work. Starting warm. They don't like shad, frozen shad. Kevin needs to give me some skipjack. I haven't tried skipjack here. I bet that stuff will work amazing. Probably won't be able to keep the turtles off of it. They'd probably draw them out 100 miles down the river. My son's going to cook a ham, so we'll have a good lunch when I come back. Yeah. Oh, we're just doing a hamburger hot dog cookout. So, hey, don't worry about the ham. Let's just get a hamburger. Let's fire the grill up for the first of the year. Get the grill going. Shad Daddy. What's up, buddy? Got some shad out there right now. Soaking. Nothing's looking, but it's soaking. Thought I'd just seen a mosquito. That's crazy. Be the first of the year. That's the first one I've seen. I do not miss mosquitoes at all. I don't know about you guys. I don't miss them at all. They've mowed this all down through here. It used to be all weedy. I'd come down here, have to walk through poison ivy, about knee deep. Oh, oh, oh. Got a little bounce on that orange one. That's the one we want to fish on. That was a little turtle bite there. Hope not. We don't want no stinking turtle. Jody tonight. Well, yeah, I'm sure Jody's gonna be on. See if it bounces again. Might be El Turdo. Shad ain't even flipping much here in Oklahoma. I was using perch, been doing okay. Water is super muddy after all the rain. Cool. Yeah, I'm fishing clear water, so I would prefer just a little stain anyway. Definitely more water, but I always complain about that. It doesn't matter in the spring as much as it does in the winter. They'll go shallow. They are hungry and looking for food. They'll go shallow. They'll go shallow. They'll follow this structure all the way up the river. Hey, Mo-Dog! Looks like you got a wrench, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. Hope the family's feeling better. Yeah, I'm using frozen shad for like winter time. It was early winter probably. Maybe even spring. It's doing some dancing out there. All thing I got to worry about is them getting wrapped around that structure out there. And if there's any more in front of me. We will be okay. I'm sure you will. Hey, Dale, how's it going, buddy? I'm blue. I'm still down, and so is Trinity. Sorry to hear that, Mo-Dog. Hope you guys get better. Got a turtle bite on the one on the left. Yeah, it could be a small catfish. See what we can do. We don't want no small one, but hey, I'll take what I can get. That orange rod hasn't had nothing. It's had two casts now, and that's it. Fresh out of the box. How's it going, Dale? Fish is starting to heat up. I don't know about catfish, but the smallies are really heating up. Crappies, I'm getting crappies too. They're chasing baits and thumping it. They're not liking that sitting still stuff. They're liking that bait moving. They're on the chase. Got the tournament tomorrow, and I'm going sick or not. All right, Mo-Dog. Sounds like a plan. That sounds like a title there. It sounds like a title. Oh, something surfaced. That might have been gar. That might have been a crappie. Right at the end of that line too. Yep. Tournament, sick or not. That sounds like a good title. Well, I hope you do good. Hope you don't feel any worse. Kind of sounds like me in the Sunfish King tournament. It wasn't a live tournament, but I had to catch a fish that week, so I went out and caught one. I was sicker than a dog. Couldn't even breathe. The bite is starting to turn up. Good to hear. Good to hear, Dale. I probably won't catch a fish. Big tournament tomorrow, boat versus bank. Oh, cool. I forgot about that. Now, watching your video I think it was last night, I just had that same problem of fish getting off. And I know my problem was the hook. I am going to put a different hook on there. I don't think I had anything giants or anything, but I'm sure one or two of them are pretty big for the ultralight. It might have pushed 19 inches maybe. Might not have no bait on that anymore. I probably won't catch a fish. I don't believe that. If you leave your camera off, I bet you will. I don't know how many times I've had the camera off and fish immediately bite. I don't turn the camera off anymore. But at this spot I did the other day, and as soon as I turned it off, I turned around and that rod was bent. Luckily I didn't catch him, because then I would have been disappointed. Dark quick. I only be filming when I hook up. There you go. I changed that hook and still missed those 4 at the end. Oh, that sucks. I hate that when they bite like that. I know mine wasn't. I could just pull the hook right out of their mouth when I was catching them. I mean, it was like real easy. Yeah, normally you got to pull and jab, and I'm like, man, that just ain't hooking up right. Crazy. I get that with catfish every time, sometimes too. They don't hook up. It just happens. Especially if they come at you. That hook does that a lot. If they're pulling away, you pretty much get them. But they're coming at you. That's always tough. I'd like to just get a bite. Hey, Fresno, how's it going? Peace. Trying out my new rod reel. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Looks pretty good on the camera. Can't really tell. It's usually darker on the camera or lighter than it is in real life. There's fish jumping out there. I don't know what they are yet. Hope it's not gar. One good thing is we haven't got a bite yet. Some people that ain't a good thing. It is when you got gar around. If they ain't biting, you're good to go. When they're biting, they will not let go. They will eat all your bait and come back for more. Not so much the big ones, the baby ones. You got to worry about, because you never get a hook in them. Not with a circle hook. Not very often. Just subscribe, Fresno. I'm sure you'll get some soon. Yep. Well, I figured dark, but I don't know if the fish are here yet, but I was just taking a chance. Haven't had a chance to go live. I don't know how many weeks. About a month. My wife don't want me to go live Sundays no more, so she'd rather have me at home. Yeah, something's chewing on it. That gotta be a turtle, probably. Maybe a mud puppy. I don't act like no catfish. Hey, Sampy, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody stopping by. So I do have a bite, Moto. Everybody, I do have a bite on that rod on the left. That's the one I want to bite on. I sure don't want to break it in catching a turtle. Just have to take what I can get. Looks pretty good so far. See the rod pretty good. I don't know how it's going to be at nighttime. Just in case. Still got my other white rod. What do you think? Orange line will look better on that, or just the green line? I like the green line. Makes it look a little different. I know the camera probably ain't gonna be able to see it, but I can see that green line. That is good stuff. Oh, big game solar collectors. That one there's got the offshore angler. It's a lot lighter. I can still see it. That green there is just, I don't know. I can see them both about equally well. Green, yeah. That right there, that line there is supposed to be yellow, but to me it's yellowish green. So it's a little bit more visible. He's making some movements. Whatever it is, it ain't big. Catfish don't care what color it is. I know, Rod, I do. I care what color it is. For my poor eyes. There's a couple spots I fish. The fish come right at you. You don't see your line going slack. You ain't gonna catch a fish. Well, you still could, but you won't know you had a bite until he runs off. Swallow the hook. I can see orange better. Cool. Yeah, my other one's got orange on it. I like the orange. That the Whisker Seeker orange, pretty nice. That's a pretty bright orange, almost a reddish color when you first get it. I actually still doing pretty good on that Iowa Millionaire. Just don't. I'll see if I can tighten the drag down anymore, but I ain't got much drag on it. Pretty much got to set your thumb on there and hold it. Just makes for a fun fight. I know, just messing with you. Hey, Rod, I don't believe any fish care about color or line. I don't think none of them care one bit. I fish a pretty clear river, and the smallies don't even care. All they care about is that bait. And the smallies outnumber the catfish here, if anybody wants to know. They literally do. There's a lot of smallies here. Hey, Solo, how's it going? Yeah, it's a preference thing. What color you can see better. I wouldn't have bought no orange rod. It's a so I can see the rod better. I can usually see darker rods better in the daytime. That orange rod, it does stand out. My eyes ain't getting no better, that's for sure. They're getting worse all the time. Probably better check that bait. Bless, buddy, how are you doing? Doing pretty good, buddy. How's it going in Texas? What bite should be on there, I hear. Something nibbling on that, baby. See if we can get him. Break it in. Woo, that's the way to break it in. I'm sure the hook's in him. Lassoed him. Where's the line at, boy? All right. Get the hook out of your face. All right. Let's get it around here. Oh, crap. You ain't going nowhere. I might be able to hold you. I guess it will catch a small one. Nice little one. Come at the right time there, Solo. Good luck. Yep. Felt my first drag pull on the new reel. Even on this little guy. I must have it set a little too light. But when they're hungry, going to eat, I don't care. My steak was good. Ooh, man, that sounds good. That sounds good. Too good, Bill. All right. Thought it was a turtle, but look here. Woo, man. That little guy took that rod down like it was his. Thanks, guys. Thanks. That was a little piece of frozen shad, which apparently he was eating all the guts out of, if that wasn't the turtle doing that. We'll put another piece of bait on and try again. That will definitely, might tighten my drag down the hair, but the big one's a bit of a pain getting in. But we'll try a smaller piece of bait. Doesn't matter what size the bait. As long as the fish are biting, it doesn't matter. If I can get the hook in it. The hook and the good stuff in it. If they want blood, I'll give it to them. There we go. Kind of hook different, but I'm trying to keep that blood in there. Nothing on the other one. Didn't figure it would be, but structure's always king. Man, I already got some scales on my new rod. Breaking this thing in right. A little bit of catfish line. Heck yeah. No bite on the shad head. Solo Fresno. Put a fresh bait on this one. Been sitting out there for a minute or two. Let's see, about 40. Oh, shoot, about an hour now. Put a little chunk of shad on. Keep getting scales in it. Little chunk of shad. Got some scales on the new rod and reel. That thing's gonna run like new now. The skunk is off that combo. Breaking her in, baby. All right. Gotta run. All right. See you later, Bill. Don't be tempting me with no steak again on the green egg. Man, that sounds too good to me. All right. Got one close and one far away. Not too far away. Catch you later, Bill. At least you got to see me catch a fish. I still know how to catch fish sometimes. What a darn bite that was, though. Hope you guys seen that rod bend pretty good. It kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting a little pull and let go. Almost 8 o'clock. Yep. Figured right at dark. Before the sun goes down. Hope some more move in. Work on my lights. A lot of times at nighttime, since I got a camera, I won't be shining straight onto where I'm fishing. I'll pull out at an angle. I'll probably shoot the lights out in front of the rods, up this way in front of them. But for the viewer's pleasure right now, we're pointed right at where I'm catching the fish. You can see exactly where I'm fishing. Right next to structure and structure on down, structure over here. There's structure all through here. But this structure right here is the first after a dam. Any little structure after a dam is always going to be a hot spot, in my opinion. If it's got some depth to it, even though I ain't got no depth here. The guy could probably walk all the way across the water and not get his chest deep water on it. There might be a hole or two, but that's, most of it's 4 foot. Yep. Nibble on the one on the right now. It could just be still moving, still drifting. It is out farther in the current. Hey, Cindy, are you fishing? Are you planning on fishing, Cindy? Supposed to rain tomorrow. I figured I'd better get out today. Plus, I haven't done a live, and God, it's been a month, guys. It's been a month. I have to change my time. I have to go live in the morning. How's it going, Cindy? Breaking in my new rod, reel. Got some catfish slime on it, and I got some scales on it, got some blood on it, got some drag pulled. Almost broke in. Oh, you missed a nice walleye? Darn it. Man, I've never caught a walleye. I hear they're here. But usually in the wintertime I hear, but I've never seen one, never seen nobody catch one. I only hear rumors. This is smally water here. A lot of people fish it for catfish, but mainly they just fish it for anything. If you spend time fishing for smallmouth or bass, you're going to catch a good smallmouth. They are really abundant here. Crappies not so much. Lost it right at the bank. Oh man, I was going to say net, net, net. I've noticed I'm a big believer in the net, even though I don't even have one tonight, because I've lost so many fish because I didn't have a net. I mean, I've lost them. You won't even want to know. Lost so many. Mysteriously, I quit losing them after I got a net. I'm in the big river today, Dale. This is my big river. It probably gets, I don't think it gets any bigger anywhere else, but it gets deeper somewhere else, farther down the line. Sure, there's some 6 foot holes somewhere. I don't know where they are. You right now, you can walk all the way across right now. Probably not even get your. You might get your belt waist deep, maybe a little deeper. It ain't very deep, especially behind the camera. It gets even shallower up that way. That sucks. That sucks, Matt. That sucks. Yep, I'm on the bigger river today. What you normally see me fish is another small river that everybody calls a creek because it's just so small. Because it's pretty much at the end of the line. It goes right into this river. So two rivers form this river here. It's actually one river. They just changed the name of it after the two rivers meet. Kind of weird. I guess that's what they do. We are fishing Watts Bar in the Yak Shores. Oh, cool. Going to get a big girl at the bar. Looking for some big girls at the bar. Cool, cool. I'm fishing for some old catfish. Wish I could get a big girl, but I'll set up for a big channel cat. That orange, I can still see that orange rod. It's starting to get darker. Let's put the lights on here in a minute. May have to move the camera around. May not have the one on the left far enough out. It's right next to a piece of structure, but pretty shallow in that spot. There used to be a tree out there that was like deadly. It's no longer there, but I'm sure the hole is still there where it was, hopefully. There's a bite. Got a biter. Hope it ain't no darn gar. That's a pretty good sized piece on that chunk. Probably should have tuned it down. Line's a little slack. All righty. Welcome back. Welcome back, Matt. He missed nothing. I just had a bite, but bite on the right. I didn't throw the one on the left far enough out, I don't think. Don't really want them both in the same spot either. So current's going this way. So if that one farther out, it's going to eventually run into the other one. Might throw the other one back out. Cindy's fishing with the Yak Shores. That's what they call them or not. Darn it, Matt. Lost a big walleye. That would have been beep, 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 beep. Time for edit. Well, that sucks when you lose something big at the bank. I know. I also used to think the same thing. Hey, I can catch a catfish on 10-pound line. I'll catch big ones. Yeah, out of a pond, out of a lake, not out of the river. You got to pull them up the bank. That line will break, snap like at the twig. As soon as it hits a piece of wood, you're It breaks. I mean, there's sure you can catch them. It's all the other stuff that you can't get away with. The catfish can wrap up your main line on their body and break your line. They can roll that much. They could do it. They ain't got much room to roll here because they only got 4 foot of water. Yeah, I thought I could go to 14-pound line. I thought I'd get away with that. Well, that didn't work for me either. Would have been delicious. Yeah, you're thinking of the food. Yeah, I bet. Like, damn, if I was quicker, I could have got that. Ain't nothing worse than losing one at the bait. As like getting one snagged up before it comes in. I swear the last one I got hung up. I spent an hour trying to get that thing out. I don't even think it was that big, but I hate losing fish. I don't have a net, and I think the jig was in its teeth, not in its jaw. Yep. I bet you're probably right. Still think I got a bite on that one on the right, but I might turn the lights on. Let's see. Got the light situated. Probably can't see right at the moment. How's it going, River Rat? Appreciate you stopping by. Breaking in that new rod and reel there, buddy. I've got some catfish slime. I've got some shad scales and blood on it. It's starting to look like an actual combination you can fish with. I got some drag pulled on it, so got a good takedown on it. So at least, like I say, I did that tonight. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I seen something about a spillway. Matt was showing. I haven't fished the dam back up here, but I'm sure the catfish will be up there fairly soon. More of a smally spot, but crappie spot. Definitely bluegills and suckers. Might throw that other rod back out. It's pretty, maybe 10 foot out, 12 foot out off the bank. But it is next to some structure. That log's still there. There could be some fish around. But every year a flood changes the river a lot. Sometimes I can't fish a spot again until it clears up. Until the next flood gets rid of all the junk. It creates and it removes. One spot I had, well, one spot, it's been 10 years. I still can't fish it. Getting a bite on that one. But man, that's where I used to catch my flatheads. Undercut bank right across from the dam. It flooded and put all trees in front of it, and that was the end of that. There wasn't even, I mean, you could fish it, but barely. It came like 2 foot of water. How's it going, Bob? I fish Stacy. Our rivers could be related. Yeah. Oh, Bob is stopping by. Hope your water clears up there, Bob. Gets a little better to fish. Been actually not too bad tonight. I'm in a t-shirt still. I didn't know it was going to get that warm. Guess I should look at the weatherman once in a while. I heard rain. I thought it was going to rain all weekend. That ain't stopping me, though. All good? Cool. I watched a guy up here crappie fishing from the bank of minnows. He was trying to control 4 rods. Stay relaxed and take it easy. Trout mentor day tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome, Bob. I remember I watched that last year, I think. Of course, Kevin probably killed it, I'm sure. Hoping to get one more. That'll be in the back of Matt's mind all the time now. Lost that walleye. And it was a big one. I might throw that other piece of bait back out. Anthony J. How'd you guys do today? I caught the tail end as you were leaving. I still got some bait on here. That's got a little bit in there. Not much of bait left, but it's still on there. I'm still nauseated. I know. There's the old new reel. A new reel. Get her, you can see it a little bit. Old Abu. Old fancy. Got a little catfish on it. Gotta love it. My new whisker whip rod. Boy, that light looks pretty good on it, I gotta say. Gotta go. He's driving. All right, Anthony. Appreciate you stopping by. Already getting the shad skills on it. We're doing pretty good. That's crazy, Letitia. That sounds like fun, though. I'd like to chase after rods catching crappie. Unfortunately, sweet rig. Thanks, buddy. Fortunately, I need to loosen up the brake on it. And I hit a darn tree limb. That's hectic when you got a no roll on there. All right. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Man, it's been a while. Appreciate it, guys. I was between that and just a regular Abu Garcia. I seen that was 140 bucks, so $10 cheaper practically. I jumped on that thing because it matches up with that orange rod pretty darn good. And I want to try a power handle out on that. Ain't nothing like breaking your knuckles trying to reel down on a fish. Get the line tighter. Like always, I never put my bait in the same spot. I only want to catch one fish, not both lines. Starting to get dark, guys. Starting to get dark. Got that time for a haircut. Getting a little long. Hey, Terry B. All right, somebody said something. Pissy Fun has to sell. Hey, that ain't too bad, wannabe. 3 weeks ago, went to the river. Oh, that's nice of you, Letitia. My wife would have took it probably too. I'd been like, no dogs. Now, hopefully I can throw this one out straight. Probably nowhere near fish. That's usually what I do. That way it won't get hung up if I bring one in from that area. Really want all the fish to be on this one tonight. Can't fish to the right of it. Structure, logs and crap, shallow water. Farther to the left, it's all structure. How's it going, Terry? Had a long day, just finished up, kind of. Cool, Terry. Hopefully your day's about over. I got to rescue 2 cats. People dump dogs and cats in my area a lot. Yep. Well, that's how we found my last cat. I thought it was a skunk in the garage. I don't know whose cat it was, but we ended up keeping it. My wife thought it was a girl cat, but it ended up being a boy cat, which is good because I didn't need no little cats running around. Was a day of automotive work. Cool. I had to fix the fence today, so that was I didn't have to work on the gate. My brother-in-law did that, so I was lucky. I had to get behind my fence and the neighbor's fence. His fell down on top of mine, so it was pretty much climbing over top of his fence to fix my fence. We'll see which one bites. Don't know if Anthony's still around. He's driving. I hope he's watching the road. Automotive work. No boat work. No kayak work. What's going on up here? That's a bunch of baloney. Well, I deactivated my Facebook. Couldn't stand all the BS and crybaby stuff. It's probably a good move, Matt. We need to get some more lights on. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Might have to switch stuff around. Let's see what we got. Yeah, you can see it pretty much so far. Yeah, I gave him his shots, wormed him. Glad I know how to do most of the upkeep. You know that, Letitia? They do. I hear some fish jumping out there. Oh, oh, let's get the bite. Get the bite on the one I didn't think I would. Wouldn't you know it? I need more batteries, probably. More of the vets really give it to you. Yeah, they're about like a mechanic now, aren't they? Go in for brakes and it's like price you change an engine. Yeah, they do. That's for sure. They try to charge me a bunch of money. Dennis does too. They got you. They got you, man. They got you. People will pay a bunch of money for a hurt pet. Especially if it's emergency. Man, you get screwed over. I paid 150 on top of whatever he was there for. Yep. Yeah, they try to put it to you. Found that out myself. I said, I don't think so. We'll go to the vet tomorrow. The emergency place was trying to rack it in. My poor dog wasn't doing very well. He dislocated his shoulder hunting and had a 600 just to be seen. Yeah, exactly. They really took it. Yep, they will. The more they think you think their pet's dying, the more money they make. Apparently that light's out of commission. They hit you in the end, yeah. Hope you guys can still see it. Well, one light ain't working for some reason. Darn thing. Go ahead and put my jacket on even though it's still warm. Figured it might be getting catfish time, might be just starting. There it is. Just start me up. Pulled the hook out of that one. Skating him across the water. I wasn't even expecting to catch one there. How it is, though. I need my headliner. Wasn't a very big one. Yeah, I took him for a ride. Yeah, he was skating across the top. I was expecting a bigger fish. I got to keep him out of this structure over here, so I got to put it on him. Can't mess around, or it will be fishing a snag. Still need to put that hoodie on. Thought that thing was getting a bite. Yeah, I was about ready to say it's about that time for a bite. Didn't throw it out, asked farther that time, but I find you got structure on the bank. They go in and out of each structure or fall along the path along the structure at nighttime. I find that's what they do pretty much everywhere I've ever fished. Sometimes they hit at a certain time. Sometimes it's like clockwork. You can almost time it. Sometimes it's right at dark. Sometimes it's at a certain time. Just depends where you are and where the fish are coming from. If they're not already there. Like this spot, they're not here in the daytime in big numbers. Might catch one or two, but you ain't catching very many. But we'll see if we can get it. I was putting the hurt on that one. Didn't get him. Had that one on a roller coaster ride. Using a 4-ounce snow roll. Current ain't real bad, but between 3 and 4 is what I always use, but I figured might as well use 4 just to see if that current will move that bait at all, so I can just stay in one spot. Probably need to go that farther, but like I say, I'm in that path. There's a clear path because the structure is pretty much lined up all the way down through here. Certain distance away from the bank. Some of it's actually closer, but this spot here is the first piece of structure after a dam. And after this structure, you won't see very many fish because it gets really shallow. Main current's out there, maybe 30 feet out, 40 feet out. Pretty shallow. Gotta carry a gun, Letitia. I would love to fish after dark. There's a lot of meth heads. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know if you call them meth heads. We got a lot of homeless here, but I try to stay away from them after dark. Sometimes there's one that camps down here. That have been. They tore all this stuff down now, so they can see them pretty much. Whatever I catch on this one on the right, I'm just hoping to get him in. Yeah, and train this pup to watch my back. Yep, good idea. How big is the dam? Well, it's a overhead dam, and it's bigger than this river right here. It goes all the way across, and then there's a broken section on the other side. But you can jump off the dam. I mean, it's not a high dam. I'm pretty sure if you watch my very first video, want to be, I should have the dam picture in there. I think I slept that in there pretty much before I started YouTube, but before I had this name anyway. But oh, one on the left got bumped. That orange see pretty good. On the camera, it looks like the white's better. That's probably because it's closer to the camera. Little guy's playing tonight. Rural area myself, get sketchy after dark. Yeah, I'm not too far from a police station here, so that don't help you any. Not too far from a restaurant. I don't know if they call it a brewery. Meth heads are like zombies. Yep. I don't know if all of them are, all the ones we have are meth heads or not. But I've left stuff down here and they bring it back to me. But not all of them are bad. But they sure do like creeks and rivers. Catfish spot on the river. Fish today. Good catfish, but a lot of Bapkins and got off. Well, I just lost one, but wasn't no big deal. He was smaller than the last one, I believe. I still want to catch one on the other rod, dude. Another one. It's actually good to see him here. Usually I can catch him earlier than the year, but just haven't been here, I don't think. I need to find, yep, good catfish spot. Yeah, it gets, that's why my wife don't like me down here at nighttime. That's why I don't fish lives on Sundays now. No, I'm not scared. I said, if anybody wants to take my rod, they probably will have another thing coming. Meth or no meth. Still warm here. I've got a jacket on. It's still warm. I fished the river bottoms, miles from anyone. It's not a safe area. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, if I had a fishing buddy, he'd be down here with me. Even though there's not a room to fish on this spot. Which sucks. I've got a lot of spots like that. You only use 2 rods. I find a good, yeah, the bank that is, yeah. This bank's a little high. I get there's a little spot down here. Wherever I go, I got to have a landing spot. That's the first thing I plan is where I'm going to land the fish. Got to be away from structure because getting hung up right in front of you is disappointing, to say the least. You got to have a plan. They sometimes don't give you time to make a plan after you get the fish on. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. These fish are hung up here. Looks like it's actually a little clearer today. I fish downtown Philly with my kids, but I'm always carrying. Right on, Bob. Yeah, that's a tough spot. You know that. Never know what you might run into there. One that was thinking that the eclipse will bring the bite on. That 4 minutes, I'm probably not going to go out during the eclipse. Probably we're staying home. It's supposed to. It's supposed to be like bring a bunch of people here. It's crazy. But I'm guessing it's almost all the way across the United States, like a path. There's some animals moving. Might be the raccoons. Hope it ain't no skunk. Used to be a big white skunk down here. So white, looked like a dang possum. But raccoons would be down here trying to get my cut bait. Still actually pretty warm. Philly is a badass town for sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Letitia. I was thinking, man, for that 4 minutes, catfish might think it's nighttime. You never know. Might could be on then. I'm pretty close to the city right here. I'm right in the, pretty much not downtown, but pretty close to downtown. They are predicting over a couple 100,000. Raising prices on everything. Yeah, yeah. I'm not working, so I mean they're closing factories down and everything else. I think there's going to be too many people. I hear bats flying around at the dam in the summertime. The bats will smack your line, fly over your head, eat the mosquitoes above you. My kid wants to see it bad. Oh, Lyle? I bet Lyle does. I was surprised, man. They don't ever shut my work down for nothing, hardly. Used to before COVID. After COVID, everything's changed. I'm sure everybody's noticed it. Everything has changed. Man, there ain't no wind. It's warm. 8 hour drive for us. Man, that's a long ways. Far drive to watch the sun disappear for a few minutes. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking for a few minutes. That's a once in a lifetime experience. I've seen one partial. I think it lasted 2 minutes. I could have blinked and it been over. But it didn't go total black. I figured this one's going to go total black. I will. I'd love to go down. I hear you got amazing trails. It might be cloudy and rainy. You never know. I was thinking the same thing. You know, that was probably going to be big when your factory closes down. They never close down for nothing. Police emergency system was saying, hey, they probably can't get to them because they're going to be busy. Well, I'll just have to see if they're that busy on April 8th. You've seen one also? Yeah, I don't. Cool for the moment it is, I guess. Heck, I might as well roll that one back in, guys. Throw it farther out. Overhead, overhead tree branches can put a heck on you at nighttime, especially when you're trying to set the hook. And you're many a time I've got my line in a tree branch above me. I have to fight the fish that way. There's some fish jumping down there. I keep telling him that it might be cloudy. Some nice bike trails for us for sure, Rob. Arkansas is a great state. Beautiful to say the least. I'm originally from Louisiana. Total change for sure. Half of my family's from Tennessee and the other half's from Arkansas. I can't say I've ever been. Yes, it's beautiful. Well, I can't think of where it was. Perigo, something like that. Perigo, Arkansas. If that's how they pronounce it, something like that. Tennessee's like one horse town. I'll throw the other bait out too. Yep, that's it. That would be it, Matt. Looks like Paragold. I didn't even know that. Mom just told me the other day. Said she went there. Yeah, we might throw the other one back out too. Stripped. Strip me all the good stuff. Not far from me at all. About an hour and a half. That's pretty cool. They're gonna cut me up another shad. I got some pretty good sized shad, but they've been froze for a long time. Nothing on that one. Long we've been going 2 hours. Yeah, might go 3. That's pretty cool. Not far from you at all. Small world, ain't it? I knew they were from. Grandparents were from Arkansas and Tennessee. Didn't know much about the Arkansas until recently. Yeah. Go down the bank, throw this baby. I like to fish Black Rock, close out to Walnut Ridge, which is outside of Paragould. Darn if one of my lights didn't work tonight. Looked half bad. Bring one down, maybe. That didn't bend it down. It went off. That ain't good. I don't know if you can see the rod tip on the one, the orange one as much. Shoot. Not sure what happened there, guys. My screen went black. StreamYard seems to be having a problem again. I'm sure you guys seen me, but oh, bye. Got one, maybe. Get this guy in. Got a lively one. Oh, hooked him good. Right in the corner there. Oh, twister mouth. Man, that was a good rod band. Heck yeah, Chad says. Heck yeah. Not very big tonight, but getting a workout on that rod. You got it. Yes, sir. Even these little guys bring that medium rod down. See if that other one was going to go down too. All right. Two of them for tonight anyway. Get some slime, some takedowns, and some catfish. Giving all that a nice one. Thank you, Bob. Throw him back. Kind of weird how they're biting with the light shining directly in their face, but didn't take long after I actually put bait on it. Yeah, that was a good old band. That's the motto here of these tangling catfish. Feel the fight, and you can feel that fight. That bait didn't sit out there very long. I'm thinking StreamYard might be doing the go to sleep thing again. Had that problem a few years ago. I didn't touch the camera. Battery's doing fine. Throw her out again, see if we can get another one. There's another Hoosier in the house. Peace, Andy. Peace, brother. I just threw your catfish back. Thanks, Matt. Andy's in the house. Now go down the bank, cast it again. It's getting the work out there, Andy. It's getting the work out. I need to set the drag just a hair tighter. I prefer to be on the lighter side than the heavy side. Working pretty good. Peace. Good old time from from norovirus. I do not recommend it. Oh, no, no. Yeah, that's a tough one there. Hope you recover fast, or your stomach's contents or at both ends. It'd been my luck that screen would have been black, but I think when it goes black, I think you can still see the picture here, but you can't see the screen yourself. Really weird. Hope you get better, Andy. I don't recommend it either. Get nothing like that. I'm about ready to say, how's the crappie going? But ain't no crappie you doing when you got that. I know. Always, always get one on the right one too. But we can still see you. You can't see us. Yeah, it must be StreamYard thing again. Last time I had to use something called Stay Alive to keep it on there. I'm pretty sure they probably got to do an update, and I might have to update the StreamYard or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's all automatic. Had that once before. Something about you got to touch the screen so often. Well, I'm not going to touch the screen because every time I do it, mess it up. Looks like I got a bump on the one on the left again. Come on, baby, take her down. I fished from the dock for a bit today. Not bad at all. About an hour. Shoot, you probably wipe them out in an hour. Probably ain't no fish around there after you've been there an hour. Catching them big old red ears, big old crappies. Yeah, it must be doing that now, Matt. I think I seen Scotty's doing that today. Fun Fishing Adventures. They just kept going blank on their end. You can open it back up easily, but that's a pain. Luckily, it's only happened once. I thought it was going to happen again. It might. I was thinking, there's no way my battery's dead. This thing can easily do 5 hours. What a warm night. What a warm night, Andy. It is warm out. A lot warmer than I thought. I don't know what time it's supposed to rain. Can't trust the weather, man. Hope you got on some good ones in, Andy. Fish for about an hour. Some of my best videos were done in 45 minutes. The fish are biting, you're good to go. It's funny, I pick spots that I'm not sure if they're going to catch fish. Well, it's always possible, but I always pick spots that I think that might be there. I get lucky from time again. It's a good thing it's warm. My power went out yesterday. Wouldn't blow any air. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's good. It's warm then. Oh, seeing a little bump on the wall on the left there. That last one, he was riled up. I think he's a little catfish can. There it is again. I'm back. Even though it probably doesn't look like I went anywhere. I'll have to remember to put that program back up. It's going black screen on me again. Need a hammock and a nice fire. You'd be set. Yeah, I got trees down here. Usually this tree or another tree I hide behind in the wind. It gets really windy. Tonight I'm actually shining the light toward the fish, which is a big no-no. But I haven't showed you the bridge. There's a bridge right here with lights on it, so there's a little bit of light action already. So if they're hungry enough, they'll come up and get that food. I prefer don't not shining the lights directly on them, off to one side. What I prefer. And back in the day, I didn't use any lights. I used a little lantern that you could hardly see. And when I was young, I didn't even have a lantern. I didn't use nothing. I didn't even have a flashlight. Crazy. Hey, there's Scotty. Getting that old StreamYard bug, I think, Scotty. I know you had it today where the StreamYard keeps going blank. I'm pretty sure that's a bug on StreamYard side. Because you got it and I got it, and Matt said he had a problem with it. I'm pretty sure that's a bug on StreamYard. Last time it was something to do with Google Chrome and Android. Caught two so far. Yeah, it's a pain. Last time I had to use a program called Stay Alive that keeps your program on all the time, no matter what. Keeps it up on top. So all it's doing is like minimizing. Last time it would just go away completely. But if you touch the screen, it would stay on. I usually have the light facing the garage, just point it down. I use a headlamp and glow sticks. Yeah, I've done all that. Bob likes bells, and I can't say I haven't tried bells. I can't say I've not done it. I have no problem with bells. It's other people using bells I have a problem with. I fished down from the bank from somebody that all I heard was bells all night. That gets irritating. But oh well. There's worse things to be irritated about. Sure. It's hard to miss a catfish bite though. I mean, circle hook, pretty much hard to miss one on a carp too. You're going to know carp heads. It ain't gonna be no tink, tink, tink. Ain't gonna be no love tap. They're gonna be strip and drag. See if we can get one more, Scotty. Except for when Kevin has them in his pocket, you can hear it all. Kevin's all over the place. You hear them all around the lake then. Oh, oh, oh. Got some fish moving in or some gar. That was 2 hits right there. Could have been a school of fish. May not be a catfish. Could have been a tree going down the river too. Sure enough, looked like a bite. Hope the turtles ain't moving in. Or maybe I'm just obtuse, blind, and deaf. Nothing great. Oh, too bad, Scotty. I still want to go skipjack fishing one of these days. I need to plan that trip, probably. Can't ever seem to get out of this town. There it goes. There it goes. Carbon copies tonight, pretty much. Barely skin tagged. All right, we'll put this on you so I can handle you better. Ding, ding, ding. Didn't hear the bell. Didn't hear the bell. Sorry. Didn't have to hear no bell with that rod going down that far. It's this little guy here could take that rod down that far. Heck, I've lost rods. Smaller fish than this. When they're hungry, they hit hard. Didn't hear the bell. Nice little channel kitty. They are riled up for sure. Get a little slime on my jacket here. It's been a while. See you later, big buddy. About ready to lose him. Woo! I didn't hit no bell, Tommy. The other one's getting a bite too. It's doing a little shaking out there. That might be perfect for a bell setup on that one. It ain't doing no bending. Darn thing took my bait. Only caught 2 of them on that one piece of bait. That's right. No, Tommy, don't hear no bell. Try another piece of bait. It's a little piece. They don't seem to be very big tonight. Any moment, the big one could hit. He will be a pain in the butt getting out of that structure. That one there, he was on fire. He ran right toward the structure and about wrapped me in it. Heck no, Scott. Ain't no working on Good Friday. No working on Good Friday. Oh, holiday. I got paid for it. Unless they want to pay me double time and a half. Well, get my new combo's getting a little work out there, Scott. That will be two. Kind of looks like it's angled down farther now. That last one pulled it down pretty good. Let's bend it up a little bit. Can't wait to get my new rod holders. There's actually closer now too. So really be able to see that thing bend. You will break it next weekend. Hey Scott, middle rod's going down. I don't even see it. It's gone. I ain't seen no raccoons. I've heard some ramblings in the leaves, but I cleared this area out. For some reason, there's even grass down here now. That's way better than the poison ivy I'm used to. I'll break it next weekend. No, no, no. Yeah, we got lights going out. It's flashing on me. Kind of look like a strobe light. You know, it's always the middle rod. Well, I'm planning on the left rod. I missed one. I was skating him across the water though, because he was a little one. I can't afford for him to go one side or the other a couple inches, so they're gone. I'll be for sure probably hang one up tonight. They're still biting on that one on the right. That could be a turtle O. Could be a leaf. You never know. Never know. Some of the biggest fish I've ever caught act like a little fish. Went black screen again, Scotty. They're playing with it, man. Man, I hate that. I like to see takedowns. We need to plan a day to fish during the spawn. That's right. Probably during. Do you like weekends or during the week? When do you think the spawn's going to be? That's a good question too. I figure in a couple weeks. But I got all kinds of issues tonight. One light didn't work. Alone in a full darkness. Yep, got a little bit of light. Actually, that's a lot of light, really. You don't realize how much light you need to show up on cameras like crazy. It looks dark to you guys, but I can still see the trees and everything else. Pretty much this whole area I can see. I can see structure out in the water, which is probably a no-go. You really don't want that when you're fishing, but what can you do when you're live? I can fish weekdays or weekends. All right, early May. I will. I will probably plan during the week because I know the lake's probably less busy during the week. Get your boat going there, Andy. Haven't seen you in your boat yet. I turned my green light on when I used my Conpex. Yes, Matt, you just brought up a good point. I'd like to get a Conpex. To figure out which battery to get if I ever get one. At least you could dim those, I think. You could turn the light down. I overdo the light. It's practically blinding here. Hey, Murda, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. I just need to get the carpet on my boat. It was supposed to happen this week, but the guy isn't reliable. Darn him. Hard to get good help these days, Andy. Hard to get good help, that's for sure. They're coming and going at my work. If you can even get anybody to come in. We always have a bet, see if the last pass first break. Oh, that rod just got bent, guys. I missed it. That rod got slammed. Didn't hook up, though. Makes me wonder what it was. That rod got slammed. Well, good morning to you, Myrna. It's breakfast time. That didn't hook up. That was a good slam. Might check to see if I still got bait. He has a hectic schedule. Yeah, it happens. Life gets in the way. I don't know if you guys seen that rod go down. It was a leaf. Shoot, that was a pretty good sized leaf there. I haven't caught one that big yet, Scotty. I'm thinking gar, but whatever it was, it didn't have the hook. He had the bait, but he didn't have the hook. That looked like he's coming back after it. If he ain't on the line still. I haven't seen the line move. We might check it here in a second. He's a plumber. Yeah, that's her, Jason. I don't know how a fish didn't hook up on that. That's kind of weird. Appreciate you stopping by in the morning. Let's see what time it is. 9:23 here. It was probably a catfish. He went right to the structure. That's where, I mean, it was right almost on it. Probably ran me into it. The hook popped. At least that's a story I'm going to tell. Just because I wasn't looking, it didn't have bells on, I would have got that. Rechargeable link to the battery I use for Compex. Oh, cool, Matt. I appreciate it. You got like the $100 one, or the fancy one, or just a steak one, or I know there's like 2 or 3 different models. But I hear the Compex is the one to get. Been looking at. Shoot, I ain't had money in a couple of years, so that $140 reel was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Runs all night, man. $30. That is awesome. I only need like 4 or 5 hours most generally. Might give a Hail Mary to that white rod and throw it somewhere. Might go shallow. Can't do that because too much structure. Too much structure in front of me. See if we can get one more kitty to bite. Runs all night. I run it bright the last 8 hours. Yeah, but I hear they light up. You can see the bank and everything. You put them up above you, I guess, right? So you can see everything down below. Here, I'm close to the fish. I mean, a couple of my spots, I'm pretty far away. They are used to this traffic and these lights on the bridge. Probably spooks them getting close to the bank because sometimes the flathead will come close to the bank here. I like to catch the old flatty this year. Yeah, there ain't been a whole lot of flatheads on my channel. Not lack of trying, lack of fish. They're here. You just got to have your bait out there for a long time. Shut off again, darn it. I'm in the process of switching my reels to rear facing drag. Cool, Andy. Heard you say they less memory that way. Less, what do you call it? Wind knots, less wind knots. They are crazy bright. They come with a little holder that goes in the ground. Cool. Yeah, we might try to throw that white rod over more toward that way. Even though we did have a little one over there earlier. Way fewer bird's nests. Cool, cool. I've been giving that Shimano Sienna, been giving that thing a workout. I like it. That Fluker Treon, I don't know what it is. I just love it. It's had the lick. Just used to. I'm just used to that reel, I guess. Line can't get caught under the reels. Yeah, that's a problem with I had with Fluker Presidents. Line getting caught under the reel. I had a 4,000. Man, it was nonstop. Luckily, I fell down on it and broke the reel, so I didn't have to deal with it no more. Last good thing it did was break my fall. Treon does the same thing. Some of the other ones do the same thing. Yep, that's true, Andy. They do it. This Sienna actually does it pretty bad. After you get something ripping the drag on it, you have that problem. I think I'll throw that bait back out. Check the bait. Did you fall on it or jump? I was on some rocks and fell. Apparently, they don't make those reels very strong in the bottom portion where it hooks to the rod. I was like, God, that's a cheap rod. I know I fell on every one of my rods before. Ain't none of them broke or reels. I ain't ever had one break. I break the handle every once in a while, but not the whole reel itself. The foot, one a $60 piece of junk. Well, there's the problem. Something stole my bait. What the heck? Shad head it is. Time we got 9:30. That's not too bad. It's a lot later than that. I have a dozen reels in my shed. I'm missing drag knobs. I dropped them in the lake. Oh, and you got them in the back. You won't have to worry about it. May not unscrew. All right, shad head it is. Yeah, a long time ago. I thought, man, everybody saying the Flicker was a great reel. So I went out and got a little Treon and another 4,000 size Treon. I never looked back. Half the price. Uh, the retrieve rate's slower, which if I'm fishing for a bass or any kind of fish, slower retrieve is to me is pretty darn good. I give it more action. Smooth rod, man, it's just too smooth. Such thing as too smooth. A catfish rod, like having a smooth catfish rod, that's kind of real, kind of weird. Kind of weird. Exact few tangles means fewer times I have to remove the drag knob to get free. Yep, true. All right, that's out the current a little farther. It'll probably end up being right next to the other one. See if we can catch one more for Scotty. Oh, Scotty. I'm not sure if Andy got to see me catch a fish. Good crappie spot right here sometimes, Andy. Fall time. A little bit in the spring, not so much. Structure all through here, but there's current. I find crappie they don't like the current too much. Except for at the dam, they love it there. Kind of like not being able to catch fish on the bottom. I mean, you only got 4 foot of water. Where are they? They got to be on the bottom. Apparently, they're at the docks. You're killing them down there. Saw that last catch. You said it was a carbon copy. Yep, you got it. It pretty much been about first one was I think might have been the smallest. The one I lost was that looked like a bite, but I think it's just settling down. Maybe, maybe that look. It's bouncing awful good. That might be a fish, guys. There's some extra movement in there, or it's settling down. Nope, maybe just settling down. Yep, carbon copy. Middle rod already went down, Scott. No more on the orange rod? Yeah, I can't remember if I caught 2 or 3. Need a fish counter. Yep, that's a bite. There's a bite. That might be gar there. We'll find out. Could be another carbon copy. Cookie cutter. Oh, I heard something on the water. It might be a stupid gar. You can hear them come to the surface once in a while. Come on, baby. Yep. Got to work out on the orange one, though. So both of them get hit at the same time. That gets interesting on the bank when you're around structure. But you're going to lose one of them. You got to pick the bigger one. It's a 50-50 chance. You get it right. Saw the last catch. Yep. I'm reading the same thing over and over again there. I'll show my face before the screen goes back again. Got a bug on StreamYard. It keeps going black. Keeps minimizing, I guess. Pretty sure that's a StreamYard issue. Or my phone issue. Here we are again. Yep, it keeps going black. Oh, Something hit that one while I wasn't looking. Roads. I think I'm not messing with catfish anymore. Might be old turtles. Or find out. Could be old turtles. The old turtle tubes. Driving, I'll be back. Okay, Matt. Keep getting that black screen thing. Best another bite. I don't think it's catfish. Ain't hooking up for one thing. There goes a bug by. Before you know it, be too many bugs out here to see. I'm about to plan a trip in May. Might be earlier than May. Already got eggs in them, Andy. Let's see. Something's gnawing on that other one. Woo! Easy driving. Small catfish pecking at it, probably. Put a headpiece on the one on the right. Oh, maybe I need to put another piece on the other one. But the males haven't started preparing the nest yet. Good point. Knocked up chicks, but they will be moving into pre-spawn pretty soon. Cool. I don't know a whole lot about crappie, but I don't know where they go on the. Well, I'm guessing under logs here, but close to the bank and under logs. Anywhere there's not a whole lot of current normally. Hope to get one more before I go home. Yeah, because it seems like the crappie and the smallies pretty darn close. And rock bass spawn around the same pretty close time, if not a week or two apart. There's a bite. Come on, baby. More like a turtle. Could be an old gar though. Water temp is only 40, maybe 45. That's a big factor. Yep, that's what I hear. It's all about the water temp. hearing like gar-like splashes, so I don't, not looking good. Don't sound very good. You see what the catfish do when they bite it. Boom. Yep. It's all about the water temp. Pretty much all fish, pretty much. I don't know if the water level affects anything or not. On the river it does. There's one. There's there's why. Little bitty guys. Little big guy messing with me. Woo, that's a cute little dude. Uh-oh. Got this tangled up in the tripod. That's a mess. Ain't nothing like getting your circle hook wrapped around the tripod. I've done that and casted it out before, but little bitty dude. Little bitty. Put up a good fight though. Until I skated him across the water. You are smiling. Catfish is too. Nice little guy. Talking to you. Hey, put me back. But no workout, but it was a fish. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I like it. Appreciate it. All right. Think he took my bait, maybe? That's probably why I only had a small piece of bait on there, so them little ones could get it. Might put something bigger on, see what happens. Not that that makes much any difference. Whatever's going to get to it first is going to eat it. Might deter this guy from getting it in his mouth. So stay out there a little longer. I talk to fish too. Stacy, you're a dork. Yep. I talk to them even more when they're not biting. They just ain't listening. That's true. Dork number one. Yep. Talk to fish too. I'll probably cross the other line, so we'll see which one gets a bite. They're about the same spot. Oops. What happens when you're fighting tree branches? Screen's all wet. That catfish must have soaked it. Hope the camera's not dirty. And where the camera's at on this thing. No, it's in one of the corners. Pretty cool. I got one that small. I guess you can catch them on that small. It feels like you're just pulling in your weight. Don't feel like much of a fight. Catching them that big, you probably want something like a medium light, medium. Ultra light would be fun. That would be fun. That size right there. 6 foot medium, 6 foot ultralight, 7 foot. That'd be fun. I think I'll cross lines. Made it back. Hey, Bill, just caught a little bitty one. Got a few more, I think. I can't keep track. I had a fish counter. This guy can't. He's not good at math. But overall, I've got to work out on that orange rod. That was the plan. I'm still tightening the drag up. Even that little guy pulled drag. I definitely ain't got the drag where I needed to be. They may have got too much grease on it. Looks like it's getting another bite. Let's see. No, it was bouncing earlier. Made it back. Welcome back, Bill. Appreciate it. I'm back on the big screen. Yeah. I could have made that little catfish look big on the big screen. Probably gonna get a tangled mess in this situation. Got to figure out which one's where. I'll probably switch rods. Hopefully I did that correctly. Hey, Vandal. Thumbs up done. Guess who? Haven't seen you around for a while, but I know you've been doing a lot of lives. Pretty sure I threw the orange one over top of the white one, but we'll find out shortly if I get a bite when I reel one in. Probably gonna reel the white one in. What a mess that'll be. Glad you could make it. Afraid to, because one of them might get a bite. I do not walk across lines. Might reel it in. Yep, been busy working on work hours and monetization, building team and supporters. Awesome, Vandal. It's hard work, I know. The hours alone are like crazy. I think we're gonna reel the white one in. They will back out. Hope it ain't. Hope it ain't tangled. See what time we got. Oh, a little longer, I guess. Still got a nice little shad head. We might put something else on. It'll seem like they're eating on it. Watch hour is difficult. Not even close to the watch hour. Yeah, it is pretty darn difficult. I must admit, it's pretty darn tough. Unless you get a big hit video, a bunch of hours on it, it's hard. Especially if you've been on YouTube longer than a year. Because after you had a couple good hits, good videos, had a lot of views, those few hours come off, and it's hard to recover from that. I wonder if I was pulling on the rod. I think it's a current. Just threw it out there toward the middle, but it's probably going to be back right where it was. Oh well, it might leave a good bait trail. If I'll go get some people to give you some thumbs up. Hold on. Oh, thanks, Vandal. I'd like to have some thumbs up. Uh, chicks on a boat get watch hour. Missed a little bitty fish, Matt. I got a little bitty catfish. Probably got a record. Maybe the smallest one I've caught in a long time. Tim gals get the views. You know it. Some of them got a lot of talent. Oh, oh, oh. Win some, you lose some. Go miss that guy. Leader line. I felt like I had something on it. Missed that dude. We'll see if he bites again. I could teach her how to fish and everything. Teach her how to dress. Darn it, Bill. I missed that one. Inflatable girl. No, I didn't miss that part. Made you think, though, didn't I? You can use her as a float. All of a sudden, in the background, you hear air going out. and your doll's out in the water. It would make a good video. I gotta agree with that. That would make a great intro, Andy. You know, you're driving your boat. You got your plastic woman next to you. And all of a sudden she flies out of the boat. You got to reel her back in. Queen Laquifa. Oh, I do like the bend on that new rod, though. It's doing pretty good. Reminds me I need to tighten the drag down a little bit more. Definitely shouldn't have felt drag on that little fish. Brand new rod. It's smooth as butter. Oh, Andy's crazy, Andy. We'll see if they follow. I appreciate it, Vandal. No problem. I'm an acquired taste sometimes. What I need. I just got a VidM 10-footer. I'm anxious to try out the spring. Awesome. I've seen them at Royal King and Walmart, I think. Hello, Christopher. We're fishing for catfish on the river. Hoping the orange rod goes down because still breaking that baby in. Still breaking it in. Just caught a little bitty one. Man, I don't even think I've seen one that little for a while. I wasn't for sure I could catch one that small. But I was using small bait on it. Up the size a little bit. That's what's biting. That's what we'll be catching. Evening, Dave. Evening, Dave. Hope you're doing good. Having a good holiday weekend. I have no idea if anything about on the right rod. Focusing on the orange where I know the bite will be. But every once in a while they surprise me on that right rod. Only because there used to be a tree right here. I don't know if the log's still there or not. The water went over top of that tree and dug it out a little bit. Not to mention there's a bunch of structure along with it. Mama Kim. Appreciate you stopping by, Mama Ken. Hey there, Hoosier. All right. My ex accused me of having a small boat. I mean, she was probably right, but damn her anyway. That's okay. She smells like shad, I guess. Big ones are probably on the right route. I'll catch the small ones over here. So, yeah. Perimeter search of raccoons. Don't see none tonight. We chopped most of the trees down, but that don't mean they're not still around. Got a light going on. Damn right she did. Yeah, I know. I heard stories. I've heard stories. Hello, bro. My new woman will at least smell like latex. Oh no. Hey, you make me laugh, Andy. How's it going, Dave? It's all good, I hope. Oh, oh, oh. Something hit that like it was going out of style and I was too slow. He didn't hook up either. That's weird. Man, he was hit that hard. Did you see that? Andy's cracking me up, though. Check the bait out. I don't know what that was, but it did not hook up. Feels like I found the nursery now. See you around, guys. That's how to get rid of the women quick out of here. Oh, man. Appreciate you stopping by, Mama Kim, Mommy Kim. Appreciate it. I know Vando appreciates it. Darn, fishing Hoosier made me miss that fish. I was laughing so hard. Struggling to eat the bait, I think, but I've hit the nursery over there. The longer it stays out there, the maybe a big one will come by. Latex. Oh man. Don't blame me. Most men are quicker to grab their rod. Well, I know it's not going anywhere, so got a circle hook on it. So, you know, most times if you're patient, they'll hook themselves. It's when you get impatient that you miss them. But more than likely, if I was over there or not, he probably wouldn't have been hooked. I just been pulling it out of his mouth that he didn't have it in. He had the bait, but he didn't have the hook. But pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Hopefully you got a day off. Probably not, but I like to think people get off on holidays. Not everybody does. I remember having to work quite a few holidays. I think I'm hitting the nursery now. The last one was really tiny. But hey, it's still fun on the new combo there. Still pulling drag. I still ain't got the drag tight enough. Nothing the thumb can't handle. If your drag's going out, you can put your thumb on the spool and slow them down. Pretty much what I have to do on my other reel because it don't have no drag, I don't think. Oh, Andy's knocking everybody out here. He's all the women. People don't like it when recycle centers close to Good Friday. Throughout they were closed and where to dump my trash. There was about 50 trash bags stacked up along the gate. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I don't think they pick up trash today. I bet they do it tomorrow. What's going on here on this one? That's a little action. Well, I think the sinker didn't hold. It's moving on down current. I knew it was going to happen eventually. It's actually in the current. While my other bait's at the edge of it. Where do you think the fish will be? At the edge of the current? On the structure? So far, that is true. Time for me to go. Has worn me out. And women and glasses of beer. All right, Andy. Good night. Appreciate you stopping by. Cracking me up. Uh, you're, you're always good for a laugh or two or three. Uh, right on. Good night, all. Probably about that time for me to head home too. But I want to catch one more. Would that last one have been would have got him, even if he was little? I'd have said, "Hey, that's good." Got some scales, got some blood, got some slime on my new rod and reel. First time use tonight. It's an Abu Garcia, so it'll probably take at least a year. Darn stream out on me. There it comes back. Apparently StreamYard's got a problem. If anybody's listening. I don't know if everybody's having that same problem, but keeps minimizing. Have to turn the phone back on. Get the program back up. Started to be a pain. Didn't happen for at least the first hour. Maybe there'll be another catfish in that orange rod. Maybe not. Frozen shad. I didn't know the fish would even be here yet. It is spring. The catfish are moving. They tend to move more at nighttime. Especially in the shallows. I like to think this water is being pretty shallow at 4 foot. But I could go to the right and be 3 foot. That's the other thing. It's more shallower over here than it is over here. So pretty much a hole. What I would consider a hole. Any kind of depth change. Definitely. Fish love that too. So definitely any kind of structure down from a dam, especially the first bend, first anything of value in the water. Will be a good spot if it's got any depth. Anywhere you can catch bait fish. You catch bait fish here. There are big fish coming in at night. Poor Annie's got the norovirus. Come on, we'd like to catch one more fish, guys. No, it's probably a bunch of lives tonight. Couple more from Vandal. I appreciate it, Vandal. It's hard to get likes. It is. It really is hard. Sometimes they come by easy. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, they just not there. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, a couple more. I need a couple more fish. We need a big one the other night. May not come, but we got a couple small ones anyway. I appreciate everyone I catch. So big or small, it don't matter to me. I'm not after all only big fish. Take anything I catch and have fun doing it. If you're only going after big ones, after a while, it don't become a whole lot of fun. You're not catching anything. At least that's my take on it. I think I should be monetized by the end of the next month. Awesome, Vandal. Facts, fish for the ball, keep the keepers. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people keep fish too, and it just depends where you fish at. Some waters aren't good to eat. But Tennessee, fishing's great there, but you don't see nobody eating the fish. I'm sure somebody does. They tell you not to, pretty much. They're radioactive. This water here is pretty similar. It's had accidents and stuff, made comebacks. But crazy amount of pollutants in rivers and stuff nowadays, and lakes even. It's kind of risky. Kind of risky. Yep, keep the keepers. Oh, I've gave fish away. Usually I'll ask people and they say, nah, I don't want none. Or, yeah, I can't make up your mind. I'm like, well, you either want them or you don't. I ain't bringing them here and you're not eating them. So you either want them or not. If I see somebody in the bank wants one, I'll give it to them. Oh, fish jumped out in front of me. Hoping to get one more. We're down to 13 people. I think I had 22 tonight. Oh, I got this one standing up too much, I think. When it bounces, it kind of bounces back. Got a little pull on that one, it looked like. Could be another small fish. Yeah, I think pretty much you have to appreciate catching any fish. You know, you're going after big fish. There's going to be a lot of nights you're not catching any. Or you're catching something, small. Some people think 30 pounds is small, so it's kind of crazy, but whatever. I guess for catching 40 pounders all the time, a 30 pounder would be small. I guess 30 pounds good in anybody's book. Anything over 20 is a pretty darn good fish. And it depends where you are. Say here, a 10-pound fish is pretty darn good. Really good. Some places 5 pounds is really good. I guess it's the way it is. It's just where you're at, what body of water you're on. Enjoy what fish you can catch. I just looked at your sub count. You've moved up nicely since I've been here last. Yeah, I quit making shorts. Or I'd probably be at 10,000, but wasn't helping me. No, wasn't helping me any. Subs don't mean a whole lot. It's the viewers that count, really. People that follow you. Getting a lot of top water action out here. No one's jumping out there. Well, we might be ending this bad. No more fish. My monsters are small to most folk. Yeah, I know. Some of them smallies I catch probably small too. But hey, if you're having fun and that's the best fish you can catch in that day or whatever time, you just be proud of it. That's all I can say. Be proud of the fish you catch. If you think you got to catch a big fish out every time you go out, you're not going to be happy all the time. You're not going to have no fun. I prefer the fun of it. There it is. I feel that, Vandal says. Yep. I used to think the same thing. I was like, man, people catch bigger fish than me all the time. Then I know there's some people that don't even come close. All depends on the body of water you're fishing. I know there's some water I could barely catch a crappie bigger than 6 inches. So I mean, you catch a 7-inch crappie, that's a good crappie. You catch 100 crappie and only one of them 7 inches, you know you got a good one. Either way, I just say appreciate what you can catch. I know. I feel that. Darn it, Bill, you catch some good fish. That rod's shaking like crazy. What's going on here? Going side to side. That's weird. It's like something hit the line. Supposed to bend down. Not side to side. Come on. That's ridiculous. All righty. My monsters are small to most folks. Well, it happens. Ones I've been catching tonight used to be big to me at one time. I was lucky to catch a fish any trip I took at one time. So I learned you have to keep moving. In the daytime, you just have to keep moving. There ain't no, you don't slow down in one spot. It's a constant move in the daytime. You might get lucky to find a hole, but even then, in the daytime, sometimes they hole up in one spot, but they are moving. Especially in the spring, they move a lot. One day they might be there, but the next 30 days they may not. You got to be there that one day. Craziness. My monsters are small. Yeah, I know, Bill. I used to feel the same way. I thought, man, my fish ain't very big. What can I do about it? There wasn't nothing wrong with my fish. It's just everybody else was catching bigger fish. I thought it was me. I thought, man, what can I catch bigger fish? It's not me, it's the water you're in. Where you're fishing. Once in a while you can get a hold of a good one, but can't be fish shamed. I guess that's what they call it. Equal opportunity fisherman. I appreciate them all, Stacy. Now more than ever. Yep, that's how it was catching that small one earlier. Man, he may have been 13 inches, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 12. Cute little guy, cute little guy. Bent that rod. I mean, he was just plastering that rod down. All he could. He was still pulling drag on that rod, that reel. I was like, man, I still got this thing set loose. Yeah, if you set your, you're catching stuff like that, you want to go light as possible. You just have a lot more fun. A lot more fun. Me too, Bill. Me too. You gotta appreciate them. I did the big, I did the big catfish thing. I try to catch only big catfish. Target. I pretty much target them all the time. But like I said, you're gonna be disappointed if that's all you want to catch. There's a lot of days you're not catching. A lot of days. Anybody you know fishing for big fish, they go a lot of days without catching. Especially because I was fishing for flatheads. Darn, those things are tough. Like I said, not on every river, not on every lake. But they are right where I'm fishing. I have a better luck catching a blue cat. And there ain't even no blue cats here. But I'll catch one eventually. Vandal's out. Peace, Vandal. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Vandal. Be well in chat. Hope you get your monetization real quick so you can make some moolah. Sure don't hurt none. Oh, Bill, he's watching me on the big screen. No, probably all I see is two rods sticking up, shaking. I would say most people watch my videos. They don't even look at the screen. They just listen to me talk. I've had a few comments like that. I'm listening to you. Okay, I never knew that was a thing, but it's actually pretty cool. I mean, you're busy. You're busy working or something. You ain't got time to watch anything. A lot of well, everybody's busy doing something. Why shorts are so popular. But Bill done fell asleep. No, there he is. I'm probably about ready to leave too, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pack up too. I'm gonna pack up too, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. Thanks, Vandal. Appreciate it. I don't know what I'm yelling for. And there's Jeff Bill. I'm about ready to head out, Jeff. I'll be in the doghouse if I don't make it home by 11. Probably already in the doghouse, but we'll see if it rains tomorrow. See what happens. Uh, you can contact me through my email address there, Jeff. Should be on my page. You should be able to click the link at the top and hit email. Either way, it's Bank Fishing Adventures, all lowercase, at gmail.com. It's just Bank Fishing Adventures at gmail.com. That's how, Jeff. That's how. Eventually, I gotta get some stickers made. 10-4. Yeah, I tried to look at my own email the other day, and I couldn't find it either on my phone. But I can on my computer, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I didn't try again on my phone, but the other day I couldn't find nobody's. Definitely not mine for some reason. So I updated YouTube and updated this and that. I still couldn't get it, but at home when I'm on the computer, it works. So I don't know if that's a mobile phone thing or what. I appreciate you stopping by. Not sure your name there, but you got to holding up a big fish. I can tell you that. Boy, YouTube StreamYard's having a complication. StreamYard's being a pain in the butt. Keeps going black screen on me tonight. Worked fine the first hour or two, but I appreciate everybody stopping by. I'm going to reel everything in, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. See you, Bill. Good night, buddy. Thanks for coming back in. I just want to see if you want to. Darn, I can't see all. Want to what, Jeff? I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'll highlight it. Want to tournaments. What's going on here? See Bill. Can I highlight him? See y'all. There I do. There. For some reason I can't want in one of my tournaments. What tournament? Oh, okay. Just email me and we'll find out. We'll find out, Jeff, if I got time. Now most weekends I work, so that's kind of weird. But that one actually looked like it was getting a bite. I don't know if it is or not. Wouldn't that be good? I could catch a bite on the end. It ain't scrolling up. What's going on with this thing? Yokohama City, Japan. Oh, cool. I'm from Indiana here, United States. I'm not sure what's going on. Fishing my tournament. Stupid StreamYard's being crazy. All right, guys. I might, Jeff. I'll have to see what the date is on it. I'm a busy man. Appreciate you stopping by, though. Appreciate all the way from Japan. Man, that's crazy. I watch what's that Japan guy I watch? I watched another guy in Japan catch carp. Oh. Wild Japan. I watch him. He catches carp all the time. And other fish too. Woo! Man, I'm not used to having it live for a while. I'll have to check it out. Jeff, I don't know if that's your make your own rod and reel combo tournament. Sounds pretty cool. As handy as I am, it'd be something else. Stayed longer than the fish were biting. That's what happens. Bite stops and you're still sitting there. The next round of bites are probably around 3 o'clock or midnight. I'm not sticking around for that long. All right, guys, I'll see you later. See you on the next one. Heck, my light even went out.